YouTube, we're back. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing today? It's your host Jay Shep, and we're back again with another interview. Y'all already know how I feel about music, man. Music just touches the soul, touches the heart. It just makes me feel all types of joys and stuff, man. But first and foremost, before we get into the interview right now, y'all see this mask right here, hashtag TL Media Mask. Make sure y'all go get that. They're about to be on the website pretty soon. I have to do my Funk Flex plug in real quick before we start the interview. But now back to music, man. Have an artist right here, Young, out of Houston, Texas. Timmy, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well. And I think I need to lay the foundation so people understand what we're talking about here. We're talking about like singing, like real life singing, like not these little weak singing. Like there's some people out there, but like some real life singing. I'm throwing little
Singing.
slugs, little shots. But I guess my first question for you is, how did you get into singing? Like,
Oh, well, I've been singing my whole life. Well, really, I've been singing since I was 4, but I've been working and having school and stuff. So I didn't start making music until like this March when the pandemic started. I literally had nothing else to do but make music. So that's when I started making music. But yeah,
so recently, so like,
recently, yeah.
just cause did you just have the urge to be like,
I mean, I've always wanted to do it, but I literally had no time.
mhm.
And when I wanted to write music, I would always write songs, but I would never go to the studio and record. And my friend's a producer, so we just would go to his house and record. And now I have like, I can't stop, you know? Once I started, I can't stop. So,
So who were like, I know, oh shit,
sorry.
nah, you good, you good. So you got that alarm beep going. So who are like would you say like your musical influences was like who'd you grow up listening to?
I grew up listening to Chris Brown, for sure. A lot of old school music, like Brandy, Lauryn Hill.
Shout out to Brandy and
Shout out to
Monica.
Brandy, that's my girl. But the person who ironically made me want to start making music is Travis Scott. It's my favorite
Really?
artist. Yeah, I know. Totally different, but like his drive and like the kind of music he makes and his energy and stuff, it literally made me want to start making music. So yeah,
You know what's crazy? I would not have expected
yeah,
that.
that's my favorite artist, like ever.
Okay. Shout out to the quarter pounder he got going at McDonald's.
Yes, sir.
Nah, for sure. So heavy music influences. You talking about Brandy? You had some
Mhm.
real singers in there.
Yes.
Travis Scott threw
Yeah.
me off, but
Chris
I get
Brown.
Chris Brown.
Chris Brown.
Chris Brown for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
What type of, I guess, style would you say like your music is right now? I know it's still like developing. What type of
It
style
is
you think you got going right now?
definitely R&B, or at least that's the way that I'm trying to head.
Mm-hmm.
Cause like when I get beats, it's always like R&B beats, or if I'm making a song and I need inspiration, it's always somebody who makes R&B music. So yeah,
It makes
R&B for
R
sure.
R&B. I can see you
Soul,
like you got the like obviously with the track I heard leaving.
yeah,
We about to get into that in a second, but like with the track I heard leaving,
yeah,
definitely R&B
yeah.
vibe. But I could see you doing like I could see like your singing being like a feature game crazy for people. Like
Okay, yeah, that
in a
makes sense.
yeah, like when people need that
Like a
soulful
hook
but
or something.
hook, that
Yeah,
up to date
yeah,
type of deal. I could see you really rocking with that.
yeah. Me too.
And yeah, so but leaving
Yes, leaving.
inspiration behind leaving, cause I was jamming that in the car on the way here. You walked in, it was
Yeah, it was
playing.
playing.
It was you walked in, it was playing,
Yeah.
and so like I said, once something catches my attention, like with ears, well, I listen to a bunch of music.
Okay.
A lot of people send music. A lot of people kind of drop their tapes or whatever
Hmm.
here. But like when I hear something different, it makes me stop and really pull into it. What was the inspiration behind that track, leaving?
There really wasn't any. People ask me, "Who did you write that about? Who broke your heart? Who I gotta beat up?" Nobody. I swear to God, no one. I was just chilling one day and I heard the beat. I got sent the beat and I was like, "This I could write a love song on this."
Mm.
It's literally just about just like leaving, you know, like not putting up with no drama, nothing. But there's no inspiration behind it, and that's what I think is my hardest thing when writing music.
Mhm.
I don't know what to write about, so everything I write about really is like fiction. And people are like, write about your life, but there's nothing really interesting going on, you know?
It's crazy. I think the misconception, just because from a writer standpoint, I can't sing, can't do none of that. But just from a writer standpoint,
Yeah.
I think sometimes it's harder to write about personal stuff
Stuff. Yeah.
than it is to write about a story.
Exactly.
You know, so you could write about how your heart was broken, but if you're not really feeling that, but it's easy to write that. But like stuff that really happened,
Happened.
if
It's
something really
hard.
happened with your parents, something really happened in a relationship,
Yeah.
it takes a little more time to
Definitely.
like dig that
I
out.
would have to be writing that for weeks. I wrote Leaving in one night, literally, in like 2 hours. If it was something real, it'll take me weeks to write. You know,
You take your time. Is your process fast or
slow.
slow?
Very slow. If it's not good, I won't put it out. That's why I don't have any more music out right now. I have a lot of songs that are unreleased, but like, I'm a perfectionist. So if it's not like good, then it's not coming out. If it's good, it's not coming out. It has to be like perfect.
Gotcha,
Yeah.
I got you. And it's funny. I did a little research, and I think your sister has a modeling agency, right?
She does.
You know what's crazy? I interviewed your sister's modeling agency
She told
last
me that.
year
She told
on
me.
some funny shit, like just real, like putting two and two together.
Mhm.
I was like, hey,
Yeah, that's my sister.
little put two and twos together. So shout out to T Linda Agency.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Letchy. Shout out to the whole team over there.
Shout out to them.
What else did I just thought about something. It was back to music. Oh, I hate when I had that moment. It's like a brain fart. Bro, I hate that moment.
Blocked.
Blocked.
I get
But
that.
okay, it popped back. So I asked this question, but everybody that's on TalentedOnes, obviously your journey with music just started.
Yes.
So this is more just like a general life question right now.
Okay.
In general. So I see the music going real far because I see talent behind it.
Amen.
And so I'm just
Hallelujah.
letting you know I see that there.
Thank you.
But one thing that does question me about people is like, which one do you think is more important? Just in general, it don't even have to just be music life.
Okay.
Is it the destination or where you're trying to go, or is it like your journey on trying to get there?
For me, my journey, personally, you're always gonna get to a destination,
Mm-hmm.
but like the journey, the people you meet along the way, the failures. I don't know. I think I would like to enjoy the journey before like actually getting to the destination. I think about that a lot though. That's a really good question. But for me, it used to be the destination. It
Mm-hmm.
did, but now it's the journey. Because wherever I end up, I did it. I had fun. I made memories. So yeah, the journey.
I feel that. I feel that.
Yeah.
I'm like a. Is it ironic I asked this question with this journey destination shirt on? Little stares into the camera for promo. But I always find it funny the different answers that you do hear out of it.
Yeah.
Um, like I said, there's no right or wrong answer. People got different strokes for different folks.
True.
But I'm more of a component for the journey, like you said.
Okay.
I'm more like you. You gotta live a little bit before you
Yeah.
get to that moment.
For sure.
And so, even like with you making music, right? This is now a new journey for you.
Yeah.
Are we loving it? Are we liking it so far? Like how we feeling about
Man, nobody told me it'd be this hard. It's hard.
it?
It's fun, but like the process, like I'm enjoying the journey. I'm excited to see where it'll take me, but I honestly didn't think I would have to put in. It's gonna sound weird. I didn't think I was gonna have to put in as much work as I'm putting in. I thought I could just go to the studio, record, and drop it. No, like, yeah,
Oh no, you got to be an artist now.
yeah,
You got to
yeah,
you got to do stuff like this. So when you get, cause I like speak stuff to existence. So
yeah.
when it blows or it gets everything's stepping stone, you're gonna have to start doing the interviews
know.
like you're doing right now. You're gonna have to start doing the. I know we was talking off air about music videos. I was like,
Yeah.
you're gonna have to really
Do that.
do
I know,
that.
like, I wish I could just drop music and go about my day, but I can't.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's one of the things. It's like a gift and a curse with a bunch of stuff that you do.
Yes.
Like I'm a non-social media guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I have to be a social media guy to
'Cause of
put
what you
out,
do.
to put
Yeah.
out this show and
Yeah.
make sure people watch it. But if I could just like drop it, not really care, and then still tweet, I can't even tweet reckless like I used
I
to
know.
because
I
now
know. People are watching.
people watch your
People
tweets
are
and,
watching
and
you.
you got companies and different things. It's just it's different, but it's a good adjustment.
Yeah, it is.
It's a good
For the most
adjustment.
part, it is.
It's a good adjustment. So this new music that we haven't heard that we need to hear. Do we have any like dates? Anything coming up? Hopefully. Anything? If
There.
if not, just slide it to me on the side. I won't leak it. I got you.
I'm gonna slide it to you. They're not as of right now. It was supposed to be coming out next week, but some malfunctions. But definitely in the next 2 weeks, it'll be here.
Next 2 weeks,
The
so
next 2 weeks.
we'll make sure to get this interview out early since you said the next two
The
weeks.
next
We'll
2 weeks.
make sure to put this out early. And just is there anything that you want, like, I guess the fans to know and people who watch Talented Ones to know about you on your new journey right now? Like just anything personal that some stay tuned stuff.
Stay tuned. Not really. I'm a pretty open person. But if anybody has any like suggestions or what kind of music they want to hear, I'm pretty diverse. I've learned that about myself so far. Singing on different kind of beats, different flows, different melodies. I can go from like pop to R&B to jazz, stuff like that. So if anybody has any requests, I can probably make it happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now it's crazy. I think people are actually gonna like really probably send you some suggestions. I know like we had an artist a while back kind of do the same thing. Some people started sending them some stuff like it was a
Okay, good.
producer. So it might work the same way here.
Okay.
Definitely.
Hope so.
Give the people your social media. You gotta let them know where to tune in at.
Yeah. At Temmy XS. That's Temmy. The letter X and the letter S on all. It's the same on all social media. Well, only Twitter and Instagram really. But yeah.
For sure. Y'all make sure to go tap in talented ones, talented underscore ones on Twitter and underscore talented ones underscore on IG. Make sure to go tap into the personals at King underscore J Shep on IG and Twitter. I do follow back sometimes. It just depends on the day. And make sure y'all go check out Leaving right now. That's on YouTube. It's on Apple Music.
Yeah.
With Timmy, she got this thing going on. Make sure to check out this merchandise. You got the mask right here and the shirts. Shirts will be coming out pretty soon. And, from Timmy, from myself,
Yes.
from the radio station, shout out 92 Kills. We out. Appreciate y'all.